You better tell them or I will. You better tell them. We gon' talk about wrong, right, death, life. Talk about anything you like, you better tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them. We gon' talk about broke, rich, real life-ish. Speaking like this, I can't miss. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them. We gon' talk about the old, young, smart, dumb. Let me show you where I'm coming from. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, man, there's so much one could be, should be, and will be doing. You know, Anthony Robinson once said, there's a lot we should be doing, and a lot of us is shoulding all over ourselves. And I was thinking, you know, it's so much we could be, should be, will be, ought to be doing. And for everything we could be, should be, ought to be, will be, all of that, it is that many excuses on why we're not. Reading a great book called The Art of War. Not the, The War of Art. Not The Art of War. That Sun Tzu book that Pac brought to the hood, you know, but this one is called The War of Art, and it's based on resistance, right? Pick it up, read it for yourself. But when we look at what we could be, should be, ought to be, will be doing, we must remember this: the amount that we're supposed to be doing. It is that many excuses, if not more, on why we can't get to doing it, right? And what I'm learning. Right? Because remember, I told y'all we're going to walk together with this, right? What I'm learning is, number one, get to doing. Get to doing. So at one point, I was knocking down a minimum of one book a month. Minimum. Some months I'd get 2 of them, right? And I'm like, then the pandemic happens. And then I got more involved in TV and in my damn smartphone make you dumb, right? To where my reading declined. And then I'd had those moments where I got to get back to reading. Right? But that damn device, boy, to have you. It got you right now watching me. Oh! But anyway, man, what I learned, and you can take this one with you. Instead of saying get back to, like, let's say, for instance, if you worked out a lot and you done got off of your regimen or whatever, man, I got to get back to working out. Nah, don't get back, because when we say I got to get back to, it's as if I have failed at something. It's a negative connotation, right? So instead of getting back to, let me just get to. Or let me start. So what I started doing was pick up a book, small one, and start cracking it off, right? Start reading. And I started with What Makes the Science of Being Great by Waddles. Great book. Great book. And small book, right? Written in 1911, hitting the day. Hitting the day. And look, man, these books with this jewelry in it that will adorn your crown, huh? Man, these books be $10 to change your whole life. Because if you change the thought, you change the life, right? So I start reading, and now I'm in rhythm, right? And so I said, I can no longer say I got to get back to. I just got to start doing. That means if I'm carrying the book, right, I got to make sure that I keep this material with me. So subconsciously, it'll start to build as this is what I need to do, right? So I can't say I'm going to read, but not have a book with me. So I start keeping the book on my nightstand. I start carrying it with me in my backpack throughout my daily movements, right? And my rhythm is rolling. And I'm sharing that because it's so much that we should be doing. And this is the beauty of it, man. Well, I don't know if it's beautiful for you. It could be very haunting. But this is the part I love about me. That I got this thing that's inside of me, right? That you got inside of you too. It's called the spirit, right? And that spirit will tell you, see our little buddy right here, little fly, he's hanging out. He want to get something too before he go on about his business. Go on, shoot fly. Yeah. Y'all know that little racist song, but anyway. Shoot fly, don't bother me. But anyway. Yeah. I carried the book with me to begin to develop the habit of what I should be doing. Because I got all of these reasons. Got to take my daughter to school. We got volleyball practice. My wife got this. I need to cook. I got to do this. I got to do this. And I start to put all of this stuff in front of what I should be doing. Right? Because let me tell you something. That spirit that I was talking about, it tells you what you need to be doing. I don't give a damn if you never read a book in your life. But if you want to change your life, your own spirit tell you what you need to be doing. Hey, Shawn, man, we don't need to be doing that. Let's do this. Hey, Shawn, you need to drink more water. And then I rationalize, right? And we know what rationalizing is rationing lies to my mind, right? To justify what I'm getting ready to do. Another subject for another day. Because the spirit that is telling me what I need to be doing versus the ego telling me on why I cannot do it, there lies the battle. And that ego, ego, edging God out, ego. That ego will whoop you so bad and tell you everything to where you buy it. And when you look up, a whole nother year gone and ain't nothing done. Because the ego know if you rearrange that thought process, start talking to yourself properly, start reading them books, start getting after what you're getting after, it knows that you're going to immediately lock in and the ego going to lose. And the ego don't want to lose. The ego wants you to be comfortable and stay where you at, man. It talk to you like it's your best friend. Man. Be aware of that. Start doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you're starting to exercise, make sure you got a couple of pieces of gear that is only for exercising. Now, I don't mean go out and buy $200-$300 running shoes and all that, because your ass ain't running nowhere. You ain't running nowhere. But start to get it. And only if you're going for 5 minutes. Right? Man, come on. Go ahead, Shawn. Tell him. I'm going to tell you. Got a treadmill at home. All right? I need to start exercising because I got high blood pressure and all that. So I know exercising is needed. Plus, I'm getting older. I'm getting older, man. And my body has then bought me places and done its thing. And it's like, damn it, Shawn, I need your help now. Used to be able to eat a quarter pounder of that the nastiest stuff and keep on going, man. Shit, I eat a quarter pounder today. I can't have nothing else to do today because I'm going to sleep. But anyway, man. So I said, all right, let me get on this treadmill and just start walking. So I start walking. And then I'm walking. And I'm walking. And it's burning. And it's burning. Okay, that's enough for today. Then I start walking again and walking again. Now keep in mind, I was walking a mile. Right? Outside. Prior to breaking my left pinky toe on the same treadmill. But anyway, so, going back, I got to start exercising again. No, I'm going to just start exercising. So I rearranged that and I've been on it, man. And then I learned that the display could go from time to distance. Because I'm looking at the time around 15 minutes, everything's burning. And I snatched the plug, right? Because I got the little safety thing, boom. If I fall off, it'll turn off, right? Then I say, well, damn, when I'm outside, if I walk, then I got to walk back home. So it ain't no turning around versus me being on this machine. I can just pull the plug. Oh man. So what I did was I changed it to distance instead of me looking at the time. So the burn is saying, hey, you haven't hit the goal yet, so let it burn and get to the goal. So right now, in the last 2 weeks from the time of this recording, I'm up to a half a mile. And we coming into November, and by the end of November, I'm gonna hit a mile for sure in distance. And in that mile is gonna consist of walking and running, with the goal to be the end of January running a mile and a half. I'm sharing all that to say, hey man, I'm getting it together just like you, you know? But I don't tell myself what I gotta get back to, right? Remember, don't let the past come up and make the future. No, I'm just reading. I'm exercising, right? And I'm doing the things necessary so I could be here for you. And it'll help me look better. It'll help my suits and everything fit better. So that's what I really after, man. To look good, man, because you want to look good out here, man. Huh? Give the people some inspiration, man. Give them something to reach up to, man. Because I know in your circle, you the leader. That's why you tuned in. That's why you better tell them, or I will. Because, see, we gravitate and work with who we are already, right? And as you start moving, then things, real quick, let me show you how this works. When you begin to move towards what it is you want, big or small, right? Because everybody don't want the whole thing, right? So we working on this, right? Then the owner of the production company, Maul, right? He gets a call from a friend that he know way in Atlanta that's coming to Hollywood to do some work, but he gonna stop by to show us how to take this thing to another level, right? Because we on the path. If we wasn't on the path, that call wouldn't have came and linked up like that. That's part of the reason why y'all ain't seen us in a minute, because we learning how to take it live so you could call us. Live, man. And that's from getting on the path. Just by doing, by going, right? And as you're going, you're becoming. And once you become, what you looking for gonna come to you. Huh? Man, this is a beautiful thing that we have called life. Take advantage of it. Get it on. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. No one tell you what you can and cannot do. You hear me? You stay on the one. And if necessary, cut their ass so short to where they can't sit down. Give them a pass every now and then, but they keep on bumping and trying to kill your dream. Straighten them out, baby. Straighten them out. Pull that Excalibur and swing it. Come on, man. Because trust me, man, I done listened to a lot of people. A lot of people. And as you can see, we here now. Is this something I'm working on, man? This is something I'm working on. Some of the people, y'all know who you are. I'm coming for your ass. I got a list, and I'm going to pull up to your job. I'm going to pull up. My wife tell me all the time, man, you need to leave that alone. Hell no, I ain't leaving it alone. They laughed too hard when they thought I was down. So I got a list, and I'm going to pull up to your job, and I'm going to bump the horn and ask you, can you go to lunch? And you going to say no. No problem. Get with me when you can. And I'm going to peel out, as my people in the South say, boy, that joker pit out. Huh? Because I'm working on it though, man. Hopefully I'll be so spiritually fit that I do something away with the list. I throw the list away, but man, some people I used to listen to, man, they beat me down. And not that I'm a victim. I'm not a victim. I understand where it come from now, right? Because I was responsible for listening to them. That's why I shouldn't have listened to them. But now that I know, I don't listen. And even more important than not listening to the naysayers, I don't even share with them what I'm doing. Huh? Because they gonna see this. And then guess what? Always knew you could do it. You don't get your ass away from me. Huh? You go your ass on somewhere. Oh man, I love it, baby. I love it. Yes, sir. Oh man.
Conversation probably
Yes,
across the nation. I'm getting to the point, be patient. Tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them. Yeah. You are now tuned in to the #1 podcast on the internet. Shawn P. You better tell them.